Next, we have a very, very special presentation. There are a lot of heroes in the room tonight, so we want to make sure we get to recognize everybody. And this is regarding a tremendous life-saving event that occurred on July 2nd here in the city. And so I'd like to have Ms. Seeberger talk about this.
Good evening, Vice Mayor and Council. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to recognize a tremendous group of people that did help save lives. So everyone is aware on July 2nd, we had a road rescue at Becker Road, a worker helping to clear land at a construction site along Becker and Northwest Gilson roads became trapped for over 2 hours in mud and water inside a 30-foot hole. Because of the experience, training, and communication skills of the St. Lucie County Fire District, Martin County Fire Rescue, the Port St. Lucie Police Department, and the utility systems and public work departments of the city, the man was rescued, and it prevented a terrible, terrible tragedy. So today we wanted to recognize the first responders and city employees who contributed to saving the life of a construction worker who was trapped underwater. I would like to invite up Chief Nate Spera. I think he's in the audience to help recap this. We do have a short video that I think will help set the stage for him. And then I don't believe Chief Montoya from Martin County is here, but I do believe Captain Gordills, and forgive me if I don't say the name correctly. If you are here, I'd like to invite you up to say something as well too. And then I think Danny and Heath wanted to share a few quick words with everyone. So Chief, please come on over.
Does our chief want to come up as well?
Yes.
Chief.
Good evening.
Chief Spera.
Thank you so much for inviting us up here. I just have some of the first responders come forward. I've been in the business since 1984. This was clearly the most dramatic rescue I've ever been involved in directly. I've seen a lot, but not been on scene like this. The gentleman had been trapped for approximately an hour prior to us getting the call. In all, our contact time with them was almost 2 hours. We had a portable pump that was on scene that had failed, and I really compliments to PSLPD. They immediately pitched in, got down there with 5-gallon buckets to try to start to remove whatever water was collecting. The gentleman had gone underwater a second time. Martin County Fire Rescue had scuba equipment that we put him on. I can't even imagine what was going through his mind, being above water and then back below water while we were working with him. It was traumatic. When I first got there, one of the first things we did was reach out, as our protocol requires, to public safety to see what we could get. And immediately we came to the conclusion we needed some vacuum vehicles from the city of Port St. Lucie. They were there amazingly quickly. When that pump had failed, that's the equipment we deployed to at least keep the water from continuing to intrude beyond where it was at. Ultimately, the gentleman was rescued by utilizing a jet off of one of those vac units that was used to excavate the mud and sand around from the leg that was entrapped, and we were able to get him out of there. These are technically called trench rescues. They are inherently dangerous for both the rescuers and obviously the patient we're trying to treat. And I couldn't be any prouder of our entire team coming together. You know, a lot of us don't even know each other, obviously, and everybody pitched in, did an amazing job. I just really can't say enough about the police officers that came forward and helped out. The folks from utilities and works were just incredible. Everything we asked for, they were right there making happen. And even in their operations, we were watching them do something. The minute I said, I don't know if that's really the safest thing, I saw their own super, all right, stop doing that. Let's do it a little bit differently. So it was really a good coordinated effort. We got a tremendous outcome out of it after 2 hours. Really proud of that. And behind me, Dan Michaels ultimately was the scene commander. I was just pitching in. If you want to say something? Yeah.
Vice Mayor, council members, Mr. Blackburn, thanks for having us here. And like the chief said, this is a call of a lifetime right here, and I can only imagine that individual that was experiencing it. But high risk as it gets, low frequency, and to Martin County Fire Rescue, PSLPD, and then obviously PSL Services and Utilities. Much appreciated for the help there, because that took an all-hands effort. The brain trust for our technical rescue team, Lieutenant Todd Harrison, Lieutenant Joe Spinosi, the other boys and sisters in blue back there. this is where all the knowledge, skills, and abilities, this is where all the training pays off. And so thank you guys again.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
evening.
My name is Chuck Cordills. I'm a captain of Martin County Fire Rescue Special Operations. We received a call that day, not knowing exactly what was happening. We were getting information in real time as we were going there. And I can tell you when we got there, we can tell that the scene was very quickly evolving. And it appeared at first that it was going to be a relatively simple operation, but then it became more and more complex. And I can tell you that by looking around that site, there must have been at least 50 people there or more. Everyone did their share, even if it was a small part, handing out water, moving things out of the way, putting ladders down. Everyone contributed to this call and the outcome that happened. And I also want to say that the residents of St. Lucie County, Port St. Lucie, are in good hands with the special operations team that St. Lucie County has. It's an honor and privilege to serve them, these brave men and women, and we are at their disposal anytime they need us. So thank you again for inviting us to this call. The outcome is what we look forward to in our career. This is as real as it got. I've been doing this 27 years, and it was just amazing how everybody pulled together to make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ask Chief Boldock to please come
Couple
forward.
words.
And Chief, it's okay with you while you're up here, we're going to play the video. It's very short in between there, and then the chief obviously afterwards. Give a moment. No, stay right here.
Fire Rescue, what is the address of your emergency? We're near the intersection of Becker Road and Gilson. There's a job site on the north side of Becker Road. It's called Veranda Estates. There, you'll be able to see the entryway to it. We got a guy stuck in a hole here, very deep, probably 30 feet down. The hole's filled with water. He's stuck to his chest. They're trying to pull him out. Every time they try, he complains that it hurts too much. At this point, I don't think anybody on the job site's called 911. My name's Colleen Jacobson. I work for the city of Port St. Lucie.
Okay, when you say he's stuck in a hole, is it in the ground or is there a construction building?
They're digging a hole for a well, basically.
Okay.
The best I can describe it to you. Yeah, and basically he's like 30 feet down. It's filled with water. He got stuck up to his chest. They keep trying to pull him out without much success because he complains it hurts too much when they pull on him. He's up to his chest in water, though, in mud. Yeah, originally they were trying to get him out frantically because the water couldn't stop filling the hole, and they finally got the water to stop just a little while ago.
101 Communications, 101 Communications.
101, go ahead.
Contact Palm Beach Fire Rescue, see if they can start responding. Their special ops unit out of Station 19. Palm Beach County Special Operations, Station 19.
Acknowledge Palm Beach Special Ops Station 19.
Communications 101, Communications 101.
101, go ahead.
Cancel that order for Rescue 19. We have extricated the patient. Repeat, we have extricated the patient.
Wow, that's incredible.
Vice Mayor, members of the council, I was not on scene, and I heard about it afterwards like you did. So really all I have to add to this is how very proud I am of everybody involved and how well they worked as a team. Chief Sparrow called me right afterwards and told me how they had done this, and it doesn't get any more dangerous than that. That's up there with bullets flying around, and it was just a tremendous job, and I think pulling together is what got it done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Segui?
Yes. My name is Daniel Segui with the Utility Systems Department. I've been with the city for 25 years. And first of all, I'd like to say for the first responders that do this every day, my hat goes off to you. Incredible work. For our utility employees, men and women, public works employees, to watch what happened that day, for me, I called it a miracle, because for me, watching how everything came together and not even knowing the whole story. I just got a call that fire department was needing assistance. And for me, it started with trying to figure out what was going on. Connection support, our switchboard calls it out to a tech. The tech knew enough to say, hey, something's going on here. Fire department usually doesn't call us. So he calls his supervisor and it starts the ball rolling. We get all our trucks heading that way. Crews showing up. They're calling me to tell me what's going on. I grabbed my administrator, Tim Richards, and I was like, we got to get out there. This sounds pretty serious. For what I saw when I got there, it was I was in shock. The construction site was so large. It wasn't, when my superintendent was trying to explain it to me, like, I can't get the vac truck close. I didn't understand why. And once I saw the site, I knew why. And it was amazing how the workers, as essential employees, we serve our customers and we do whatever we need to do. And these men and women went above and beyond, and they were putting themselves at risk. They were genius enough, I don't know who it was, to figure out, well, instead of trying to use the vac truck, let's jet it. And with that and the crane at the same time, they were able to assist this gentleman and save his life. And when you watch those, you see those pictures, I look at those pictures, I see the firefighters, but I also see the utility employees and the public works employees mixed right in there. And for me, same thing that the chief said and the fire chief, it made me so proud. And like I said, 25 years working for the city, I've seen our employees do some great things. This here was probably tops. And then to find out later that it was actually our construction coordinators that called in and made that 911 call, I was even more amazed. So a lot of things came together, and I couldn't be more proud of our staff.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Mr. Stockton, you want to say a few words on behalf of Public Works?
Vice Mayor, Council. Keith Stockton, Interim Director of Public Works. Like the chief, I wasn't on scene either. I just received a call from our emergency management coordinator and said we have something going on. So, I was a small part of this, but I am very humbled and very proud that I can represent. These are my three guys over here to the back left. Very proud to represent an organization that these fellows work for. And I know they do it again at the drop of a hat. And so that's what's great, doing whatever it takes. So thank you to my guys.
Well, I know that, speak for myself and the rest of the council, we are so impressed by the level of professionalism and the way that our entire community comes together, both sworn first responders and civilians, to get things done in the time of crisis and in the time of need. And I know that we can't thank you enough for what you guys do and every single day. And it just shows how great our community is here, not only in Port St. Lucie, but in the county. And to have our Martin County partners come up at the drop of a hat and come and give that aid that's so desperately needed. We appreciate every single one of you. So I think Christina wants to.
Vice Mayor, if it's okay with you and council, what I'd like to do is those that have come, not every single team member that is on the list was able to make it tonight, but I'd like to ask them to stand in their seat so that we can recognize them. And then when we're all done, we do have a plaque for each department and each unit, and also certificates for every single one of the employees. And maybe we could distribute them outside if it's a little bit easier than doing it in here. So, and I also apologize in advance if I mess up anyone's name. So from Utility Systems, Colleen Jacobson, please stand. Anne Marie Ludlam, Anthony Campagna, Mike Jolly, George Uri, Ken Agler, Joe Hood, Tim Richards, Danny Segee. From the Public Works Department, Will Morris, Ed Ponders, Neville Webb. From the Port St. Lucie Police Department, Officer Durbin, Officer Kayla Rude, Sergeant Matthew Wood, the chief. From the St. Lucie County Fire District, we have firefighter Matthew Lamont, Lieutenant Joe Spinosi, Engineer R.J. Parrish, firefighter Jose Rosario, firefighter Ryan Maples, Ron Parrish Sr. from St. Lucie County Public Safety, firefighter Michael Farrell, Lieutenant Todd Harris, firefighter Rodney Dewson, firefighter A.J. Young, firefighter Jesus Monaco, firefighter Jeff Curl, Battalion Chief Dan Michaels, Fire Chief Nate Spera. And then from the Martin County Fire Rescue, Captain Charles Gordills, firefighter EMT Anthony Pellegrino, and firefighter EMT Roy Friedrich. And if I miss someone's name, please stand as well, please. if it's okay with everyone, we'll also take some more photos in the lobby. We have Ben and Matt. They'll take photos for the group as much as we can stand everybody together, and we do have certificates and plaques for each department and each unit. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you all.